Okay. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I
Yes.
did.
Okay. Dear diary, dear Leo, do you remember about the night that you were in front of 450 people? You were nervous, very nervous, to pass on the stage, in front of the microphone that was on the stand. Today is a very significant day of my life, my graduation. Months before, my old class was asked to choose a captain, or a representative. So they did a vote. Estefania was winning by far. She had like 7 votes of 10 people. But then they started. They start. My friends and other classmates went along with it and started to choose me. At the time 20 people had voted, I was winning by far. Then, when I won, the principal called me into her office and told me that I'm going to do the closing speech for the ceremony. The speech was 2 sheets of paper long. I was trying to see the eyes of all the people, but the darkness of the seats caused by the light of the stage doesn't let me see the eyes of the people. When I finished saying it, all the public started applauding, and I went to my seat. After that, all my acquaintances congratulated me and say that I did it so well. And another girl of the other group also said her closing speech, but the English teacher said to me that I did it better. What a nice memory. That's all.
Great. I
Okay.
really liked it. So I have a few questions for you.
Yeah, I hear.
Aren't you a humble little boy, Leo?
What?
Are you
Just
what?
kidding. Just kidding.
What?
Okay, so question number one.
Yeah.
Um, how did you feel when you were done giving your speech? Did you feel relieved, more nervous, or excited?
Mm, mm. I was happy because I was going to finish my middle school. I was hoping to not to the ceremony end, because I don't know, they were going to my family and I, after the ceremony, we ate pizza. So I was waiting to the ceremony end.
Great. Did everything go as you planned it, or were there some challenges?
Honestly, but my surprise, it went well, because I didn't learn all the speech like on the memory. I didn't learn it, but when I was in front, I relieved myself, so I did well. I didn't say wrong things or something like that. Ivana,
Great.
your turn.
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah,
Would you ever do it again, or are you looking forward to doing it like in now in high school?
I'm not searching that, but if my class choose me another time, I will do it. Yeah, but honestly, I don't think that my classmates choose me on of to represent the IB. So I'm okay with it. I'm not
Okay.
searching that.
Okay, that's all.
Great.
Okay, who is
Um,
what's
me,
who's gonna Ivana?
tell me.
Yeah.
Um, Dear Diary, today I kept thinking about what it truly meant to reach my 10-year anniversary in Pavlova, the academy dance, which has been a huge part of my life. When I look back, I can still picture the long afternoons of practice, the nerves before going on stage in every show, and the exhausting days and nights that shaped who I am now. Getting through all of that wasn't easy, but it taught me more than I ever expected it would. Even today, I remember how stressed I felt each year performing in front of more than 900 people. Yet somehow, I always figured a way to stay calm and focused enough to reach my goals. There was a moment when I genuinely was about to quit, especially during the years when the classes and choreographies got harder and harder, and the expectations kept going up. What made everything even more overwhelming was the fact that the performances always took place during exam season, making me feel torn between school and dance. Still, with a lot of patience and determination, I managed to keep going. This experience taught me the value of consistency and the importance of trying even when everything feels like it's falling apart. The effort, tears, and stress became small compared to the moment I held my diploma in front of all those people that watched me grow. Hearing the applause and realizing what I had accomplished made every challenge that got in the way insignificant. This is a memory I know I will carry on for the rest of my life.
Dana, your turn.
Okay. So, you mentioned that you felt sometimes kind of frustrated that you had to do exams and practice at the same time. Can you specify more that feeling and how did you overcome it?
Well, I really felt really pressured because I had the pressure of my teacher, of my coach, and I needed to like get my grades up. So I was really pressured during those times, but I learned how to cope with it and I tried to stay calm and my parents helped me a lot. They helped me study and gave me my time like to understand everything the way that I needed.
Great. Did you receive any support from anyone? I
Um,
think that I kind of already know the answer, but
yeah.
yeah, it's clarify.
Yes, I did, especially from my parents and my best friend. She helped me like with my homework and stuff. And yeah, that's it.
Do you feel proud of it?
I do because it was really hard to get where I am now. So I'm really proud of reaching my goal, which was like staying there for 10 years.
Okay. Um, um, Now when you see your past, yeah, your past. When you see your past, you feel like um you're happier now or in that time that you were doing that stuff.
I am because I feel I have more time for me and to watch movies and relax, especially.
How many hours did you practice each day?
Mm, like 2 hours maybe a day. But
Oh,
after that, I had to like go to well, yeah, I had to go some extra hours, but usually they were 2 hours a day.
well, that was intense. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess now it's my turn.
Yes.
Yeah, your turn, Dana.
So my diary entry reads, wait, it's loading. Okay. So, dear diary, today was a very thoughtful and nostalgic day because during class, our teacher asked us to write about our achievements. At first, I didn't know what to write about, so I started looking back at my past and remembering all the cool stuff that I did throughout middle school. Just as I was about to give up, I remember my most thrilling experience so far. My first TED Ed talk. I had to attend lessons twice a week, 4 hours a day. At that time, I had only done short speeches for school competitions or expositions, but now it was huge. More people, more eyes on me. That wasn't scaring me though. I felt motivated and confident of my experience. The first session was not what I expected, honestly, and I wasn't a huge fan of the flow of the class. At first, I found myself falling asleep and not focusing enough, but it was just the introduction though. As weeks went by, we watched more videos and actually started learning new things. That was the moment I finally began enjoying the process. I also had a dialogue with my classmates and gathered new ideas. After a couple of weeks of practice, I finally had to start drafting my talk. Sorry,
It's okay.
my cold is like giving. But I was lacking inspiration. Everything I wrote felt dry and not emotional. Not emotional. I realized that I had to talk about something personal to connect with my audience and be memorable. That I chose my topic, my life as a girl with divorced parents. Not the real title though. When I finally finished writing it, I struggled to remember it. I can recall every day that I spent in my room looking at myself in the mirror, trying to memorize everything. Sometimes I felt frustrated and wanted to quit, but I kept moving forward. When it was finally my turn to give my talk, I was nervous but excited at the same time. I left all my fears behind and said my talk flawlessly. When I finished, everyone cheered and I felt like the bravest person in the world. That day, I learned that even though things may look scary at first, they are the path for growth, and a little challenge is fun every once in a while. Problems should be fought and dreams chased. Sincerely, Dana Alvarez.
Wow. That was crazy diary entry.
Thank you.
Ivana, you go first.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Um,
oops, sorry
uh,
about that.
It's
what
okay.
inspired you to keep going and not give up?
Honestly, this is gonna sound like a very bad answer and probably not what people expect me to say. But my parents had already paid for the class, so I didn't have the nerve to go talk to them and be like, "Hey, so I want to quit." That would have been a big no-no.
Mhm.
But if we're talking about like how I felt, I don't like quitting, and I don't like quitting, and I think that I would have looked like a coward if I did, or probably I would have regretted it. So that feeling kept me moving forward.
Okay. When you decided why did you decide to get in that class?
Ever since I was a little girl, I loved talking. I still do. Um, and I have a very good memory. And when I was little, I loved doing poetry, giving poems, storytelling, talks, debates, everything, all that stuff. And when I got into the new school, I found out that they had like this. No, that they didn't have those kind of competitions. That turned me a little bit upset. Because that's what I liked about school, honestly. But then I figured out that they had that club, and I was like, well, maybe this is my chance to speak.
Mhm. Oh, okay.
Wow. Do you consider that that the skill of be a good talking person, it's a useful skill or a useless skill?
You mean for giving the TED talk or in general in life?
In general in life, you're good at talking. That's what do you
Um,
think about that
I
skill?
do. I do think it is important and a relevant skill. Because communicating is the key for every successful achievement.
Yeah.
Um, because if you don't communicate, if you don't express your ideas, if you don't talk, nobody is going to hear you, of course, and others won't know what you want, and you're just gonna follow and never do what you want. So yeah, I do believe it's important.
Another question, Ivana?
No,
Do
not for
you have another question, Leo?
No, I'm good. I was enjoying the speech.
me.
Okay, so I
That's
guess
all.
that's it. Yeah, bye.
Bye.